This will show you how to make a what is called a PhotoFunia. It's a very nice little graphic that you can use where you take a picture of yourself or someone else and you can put it into various settings and save it and use it in your portfolio. So the first thing is to go to PhotoFunia.com, and the website will look like this. And on the left you see a list of choices. I'm on all effects now, so I can choose anything. But if you scroll down, you can make an individual choice. So I'm going to choose posters here. Then I get these choices up, and I'll choose city lights. And what you do is just click on Upload Photo and find it. We're going to use Jessica Garcia, and it's going to pop up. Now, if you want to crop it, it's very simple. You just grab a corner here and you drag it down and position it where you want it, and then you move it around until you like the effect. You don't have to hold shift or control or anything, and then you simply hit crop, and now you go down and you hit go, and all of a sudden it will pop up, and there you have your picture. Now you're going to download it, so you say regular and save as. Now we're going to save it. We'll save it with a name, so we'll call it Jessica 5, and hit save, and now we have it saved. Now the next thing you want to do is to take that and put it into Photoshop, and you're going to put your name on it. So it's the standard stuff. You make a boundary box, you type in your name and whatever else you want, and you're going to save it. Okay? But first you want to use some blending options of some kind just to make it stand out a bit. So here we're going to use outer glow. You can use whatever you want as long as it's effective so that we can read it easily. And you adjust it the way you want it, and when you're done you hit OK. So what you're going to do after this is you're going to save it, but you have to save it in two formats. Always save these as a Photoshop document so that if you've made a mistake you can easily go back and redo it. So we're going to save it here and give it a name again, and we're going to call it Jessica 5 name, just so we can identify it. And then after that's done, you save it as a JPEG so you can use it in Movie Maker. You're also going to have to make a text slide. So go back to PhotoFunia, you scroll down and you'll see them identified, and they'll have text in it somewhere. So we're going to choose this one. Now I'm typing in, I'm going to want to say Jessica's portfolio, but notice it won't take all the words. So I'm going to either have to change the picture, or I start it again and I say rule of thirds, for example. So this is what I'm going to use this for, is to identify rule of thirds, and there we have it. So you'll use these PhotoFunia in two different ways. One will be as a title page, as we saw with Jessica, and you can also use it to separate your projects so that you would have something that might say darkroom doodles and leading lines, rule of thirds, framing, etc. You can't put too much text on them, but you can get enough to have them identify the area that's coming that you want to highlight. So good luck.